Hi everybody, I'm Régis Malonga, Account Manager at OVH Cloud, and today we'll see a fantastic use case with KBRW, and we will see how they develop robust and resilient solutions for Michelin. So, hi Philippe.
Hi Régis.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Philippe Romano. I'm the CEO and co-founder of KBRW, a software company based in Paris.
So, and in this session, we see how OVH Cloud has helped KBRW to achieve their promise of service continuity and high availability to Michelin.
Yes.
And before to start, Philippe, can you tell me more about KBRW?
Yes, KBRW is a SaaS company. We help company to build solution in supply chain, from the build of a product to the operation of this product. So our strength is to maintain a deep understanding of the customer customer need, our customer need, to help them in their project, and we help international company, big company, in this kind of problem.
Okay, it's very interesting. So Philippe, can you tell me after, what are the value proposals of KBRW in the market?
In fact, we develop order management system and warehouse management system for our customer. So we have to understand them very well and their IT ecosystem very well. So one of our strengths is to be deeply integrated in their IT ecosystem. And we have created our own private cloud services to manage this problem. We have strong customer promise, so we want to offer them a very big service with an end-to-end solution. So we have to be in capability to manage everything in their IT ecosystem and to understand where are the problems, if there are problems. And one of our strengths, the last one, is that we are trusted by market leaders. So we know how to address market leaders because we are used to their problems.
So, okay. And now, can you tell me how OVH Cloud is supporting KBRW business in the market?
Yes. So what is very important with OVH is that OVH is very mature company to help us. So they help us to provide a highly available solution, very secured, very reliable, with a very good performance. So it's important for us, this partnership with the OVH company. The second point, it is the coverage of the solution, because you are worldwide, Canada, Singapore, a lot of partners. So it is important for us that you have an international coverage. Another point, it is that we are totally integrated to your ecosystem. So Open Trusted Cloud partner, advanced partner, and now we are going to be in the marketplace partnership. And the last point, and your presence is very important to illustrate this, it is that we have human contact, because we have a technical account manager and an account manager to follow us in this deployment. And KBRW has a big growth every year. So it is important to have a very good partnership with a strong partner.
So I like this sentence you provided to us a few months ago. A disaster recovery plan provides extra level of security and assurance to our customer operation. And now what I propose is to see what you are proposing in the market with a disaster recovery plan made by you, by KBRW.
Yes. As I said before, we work with big companies, automotive, luxury, retail, grocery. So they don't want their service to be interrupted at all, even if a disaster arrives. Okay? First of all, it's very important. So DRP is a key in an IT ecosystem. Okay? So to ensure continuity of the operation, the system will continue functioning during the backup restore. It's very important. First of all, it is the first point. Second point, this recovery has to be very fast. So a fast backup recovery is important for us. The bandwidth of the network will have to support this, has to support very fast transmission. Okay? Frequency of the backup. The more frequent it is, the better it is. So for some of our customers, it can be less than 15 minutes. And to mitigate eventual risk, the center must be in separate location. Roubaix, Gravelines, Strasbourg, all these points are important for us because it is the strength of a DRP is to be separated geographically. And the data are secured and protected in storage during the transmission. So you have all these points; they are all very important, and we have to manage all this problem together.
Okay, thanks. And now we'll see how it was a success. What we are providing to KBW is anti-affinity rules. It means that you are providing machines in different rack and room with low latencies as well, because we have a private network, as you said before, named VRAC. It means that you can interconnect your solution, yes, bare metal, in all the regions. You can choose as well the best bandwidth with the VRAC. Exactly. In our servers. And the last fact is you have a technical account manager, and he could give you some advices, some delivery time frequencies, and it's very important, to work very close with our team.
Yes, and this partnership is very important for us. So, as you said, it is a success because you can offer us all these capabilities very quickly. So,
for the audience, for you, how to address such challenge?
So, I'm going to take this slide and I'm going to explain you this better. First of all, you have to have very good tools to do this. You cannot prepare a DRP like this. If you don't have an efficient tool, it's impossible. So you have to prepare your tools and to be prepared with this to manage the problem. Second, what is important, it is the organization of the company. You don't have to think DRP is only a technical problem. It is a problem for the whole company. If you want to be good in a DRP, the technical part of the company has to be aware of this, but also the sales, the marketing, everybody in your company has to take this very seriously. It is like the security. The security is a key, but it is the whole company has to be good in security because you have problems of security for the accountability, the finance, the marketing. Everybody can have a security problem. The last point is the process. How you're going to manage it, not only with information system, but also with process. So how you are prepared to this, okay? And the last point, it is the practice. Even if you have good information tools, good organization, good process, but if you are not if you don't practice, it's useless. So you have to think like that you are in an emergency and you have to be prepared to this emergency. So you have to do tests every year, every 6 months, every 3 months to be very well prepared to this kind of problems because without a good practice, you cannot manage the problem.
Okay, so we can see that security is key for the kind of solution, in fact.
Exactly. We work with big customers, as I said before, and when you are a good customer, you cannot accept that your solution is going to fail. You want the best because your customers want the best. So the customer of our customer wants the best, so we have to provide the best to everybody. So what is very important for us is to offer an information system very robust and very secured to our customer.
So my last question, Philippe, will be what value have the ecosystem for you?
As I said before, the most important is not ecosystem, it is how you're going to build the best solution for your customer. So when you create an ecosystem, a good ecosystem, because it's not only a business ecosystem, the ecosystem is technical, business, marketing, everything. You can offer the best to your customer. So work closely with OVH, which for us is a very good partner. It's very important to give the best solution to our customer.
So thanks, Philippe, for your time.
Thanks, Regis.
Thanks for the audience to having been with you. And don't hesitate to interact with us. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you very much.